Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited.
Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited.
Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited.
Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited.
Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming. Look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. Hello, hello, everybody. If you like board games, you're invited.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming. Look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. Hello, hello, everybody. If you like board games, you're invited.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming. Look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. Hello, hello, everybody. If you like board games, you're invited.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know.
Back to the show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple, as always. And man, have I not been here for a minute. That crazy things called life and adulting just got in the way the last couple weeks, and as much as I wanted to be here, I couldn't. But I am glad to be back on stream, hanging out with you all. See a couple of you already in chat. Radio Tom, thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that. Friendo. Ace Penguin Herder is here. Matthew Poco. Hello, Friendo. Welcome in. And of course, my lovely better half of the Baker Meeple, who misclicked and gave me another subscription for 39 months, but we appreciate it anyway because it just helps the channel. But anyway, yeah, welcome in, everybody. Glad to be here. As I said, life's just been ridiculous. And it's probably gonna get even more ridiculous as the time goes on. Going on another business trip here in 2 weeks, and then we just found out that we're possibly moving next month, so this setup here will probably be different in a couple of weeks. We're just waiting on some phone calls and stuff, so yeah, things are happening, but fortunately in the new place, I should hopefully have a dedicated room, so I will not be broadcasting from my dining room. I'll actually have like a space where, it's out of the way and it doesn't feel like my entire apartment is a streaming studio. So that's going to be pretty awesome, and I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Business Meeple is I don't want to change my name, but that's kind of what I've been. Phantom in the case of not being here, but Business in the case of just doing work. And yeah, I know Abby is happy about me having my own space, so I'm not like taking up the entire living room and dining room with, my actual like office working space and my streaming space. I can go in a room, I can shut the door, she can have the house to herself, and I'll just be off in my own little man cave, as it will, which is just going to become my office streaming studio. But no, I'm excited. It's a much bigger place. It's in a much nicer area, and yeah, I'm super looking forward to not being in this small space, and hopefully I can make streams look better than they do now. Oh, of course, Abby's always welcome to crash a stream. As a matter of fact, she'll be with me here tomorrow, which when I talk about my schedule, I will talk about. But yeah, she'll be on the stream tomorrow. She and the kiddo tonight are at a school fundraiser, so that's why she's not here with me tonight. Otherwise, she would be. But that stuff's important, and plus she wanted to get out of my hair for a little bit. So I mean, I figure her and the kid need some parental bonding time as it was. So they're off doing their own thing, having fun. Hello, Shanarana. Yes, thank you. It's not official yet, but hopefully we should hear something tomorrow or by the end of this week. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that news sooner than later. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much catching up on where life has been the last couple of weeks and why streams have been very, very few and far between for me, but hopefully after the move, they will be a lot more regular. But I wanted to definitely do something after I got back from Japan 2 weeks ago, because if y'all were paying attention on social media, I did bring stuff back, all of which I'm going to show off and also talk about, because why the heck not? It's I don't want to say it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but at least for that trip, I did manage to have a free day out of the 4 days I did get to be in Japan. So I'm calling it once in a lifetime. Swook, welcome in, buddy. Man, 22 months. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the continued support. Thank you so much, friend. How have you been? I know it feels like I haven't seen like any of you in forever because, well, I haven't. But yeah, I appreciate the sub. Thank you much. I was just catching everybody up on life and where things are going, and I'll probably be in a new place here, this time next month, and also other things are happening too, which if you are really paying attention to the streams I've been on, there's things that I haven't been able to talk about, but now I can, and I'm actually excited to announce, which I'm super thrilled to talk about. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go down to the table. We'll take a look at the games I bought.
I like money.
Dizzy! Yeah, nerd. No, you're the nerd. But thank you for the sub, my dear. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I guess since there's more people in here, I'm probably going to have to start most of my story over again, but let's at least get to the table so I can talk about stuff and show off pictures and make announcements, and let's just have a grand old time hanging out like I always do, just the wonderfully cozy space that this is. So let's get to the table, y'all. All right, and here we are. So these are the 3 games that I brought back from Japan, and I will talk about them in time. And the one I'm going to be playing tonight is Newsboys, which Abby and I had a chance to play and learn yesterday, and it's pretty fantastic. I really like it, and I can't wait to talk about it. The other 2, also super fun. I can't wait to dig into them. But yeah, so 2 weeks ago, I went to Japan for an inspection of one of my customers' commands. For those of you who don't know what I do for my day job, I am a financial analyst for the Navy, so bunch of number crunching and a bunch of like audit compliance, boring stuff. Like the IRS, but not as important. But anyway, yeah, so went there, did an inspection for them, and the day before we were supposed to leave, we were supposed to do like an out brief with them. And it turns out that the Inspector General failed to mention that the brief time got moved back like 4 hours and didn't tell my boss and I. So he debriefed our part of the inspection, which was great, which means I had went a Wednesday off in Japan. I'm like, okay. So in hindsight of where I was in a place called Yokosuka. So Yokosuka is It is a port town. It's about 25 minutes from Yokohama. Yes, the same Yokohama that's the board game is named after. And about a 3.5 hour train ride north to Tokyo. So it's kind of in the southern region of Japan. And I'd always wanted to go to Yokohama for many reasons. One, I heard it's a fantastic place, which it was. Loved being there. 2, and I'm sure Abby is probably going to turn off the stream right now because I get to rub this in her face, at least until I take her to Japan. The first player condition for any of the Yokohama games is the last person to visit Yokohama, and I'm freshly renewed for, like, a few years. Yep, there it is. There's the angry faces. So, funny enough, I took a picture. As soon as I got off the train, I went to, like, the nearest train map that said I was in Yokohama, and I sent that picture to Abby. And, yeah, she was less than thrilled when I sent it, because I'm like, hey, I'm sending this because you want to see my face, and, yeah, she called me on my bullshit immediately, and she's like, that is not why you sent me that, and you know it. And of course I was gonna deny it, because, I wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm absolutely sending you this, because now I have, like, photographic evidence that I have been in Yokohama before you. But, in hindsight, it just worked out for me. So, that is the one picture I forgot to download off my phone, so I'm actually going to grab it now and add it to the folder. And yeah, I will share some pictures of me in Japan. But just bear with me as I get them. I just wanted you to see my face. It was, okay, like I said, it was not completely a lie. I actually, wanted you to see my face, because believe it or not, I did miss you. Contrary to popular belief, I did. But, yeah, I really don't think you, actually believe that. And that's okay, because I was totally sending you that picture as photographic evidence. Not even going to try and hide it. Okay, there we go. Got the picture in there. So now this should be good to go. All right, so let me go ahead and get the slideshow up here. Hopefully this works. There we go. All right, and I will. Oh, I've got to refresh it because I added a new picture. OBS, you should be adding stuff and you're not. On the fly editing. There we go. Okay. Where is it? Oh, that's not it. Where did the picture go? There we go. So that's the picture that I 110% sent to Abby after I got off the train, and it strictly says you are at Yokohama Station Northeast. She was so mad at me. Like I'm still laughing now because I was just cackling as she was sending me messages like, you don't love me, you didn't want me to see my face, you just wanted proof. Like, so, yeah, there it is. Proof that I get to be first player when we play Yokohama ever again. Actually, that goes for anybody that plays Yokohama with me. I mean, unless you're on BGA and it randomizes first player. But, yeah, if we're in person, there you have it. All right, so that was getting off the train station, and then about a 15-minute walk away from the train station, I found a little hobby shop. Apparently there are two of these in Yokohama. I was made aware of this after the fact, after I posted pictures. And there's also even like a bigger store somewhere, which I didn't have time to go to because I didn't have that much free time. But the next time I'm in Yokohama, I'm definitely going to check out the bigger store, which apparently has like consignments, which I'm really excited about because who knows what you're going to find with like consignment board games, especially in Japan. And since Tokyo Game Market just happened, if I get to go there within the next year, I'm probably going to be surprised with what I found. But, so, little hobby shop called Yellow Submarine. You wouldn't know it was a hobby shop until you actually went into this building and went upstairs. So, the outside, I wish I would have taken a picture of it and I didn't. But the outside, it looked like a weird mix between like an office building and an apartment building. Like, I thought I was in the wrong place, but there were signs, like, in the entryway that said that Yellow Submarine was on the 4th floor. So I'm like, okay. So I go in this building, I go upstairs, and as soon as I get to the 4th floor, sure enough, there is the shop. Just, If this was Office Space, I wouldn't be surprised because it kind of gave off that vibe. But yeah, this was Yellow Submarine on the 4th floor of this just random building. And yeah, I was super excited, so went inside. And yeah, they had quite a lot of games. Like, I was expecting it more to be like mostly like Japanese language stuff, but they actually had a lot of things that were dual language. Like you could see in the lower right portion of the picture, like they have both versions of the Challengers and Challengers. I think it's called Beach Cup or Beach Challenge, whatever it is. I see a copy of Villainous there right above that. You got a couple copies of Azul. You got Turing Machine, but yeah, they had a lot of games that I knew what they were, and also a lot that I didn't know what they were, and that's really what I was excited about to see and look at. So let's see. So next picture here. So this is the first thing that I found, and it's kind of funny. At OrcaCon back in January, Casey had taught me one of these mini box games, Wonder Bowling, which is their second from the left. But they had like the entire series of these small box games, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, if I would have waited a couple more months, I wouldn't have had to import my copy from Canada. I could have just picked it up myself. But for the simple fact that they had more of these games, and I wish I could have brought some back, but A, I didn't want to blow a whole bunch of money, and B, I knew my suitcase space was limited. Otherwise, I probably would have brought home the whole dang shop if if I could have gotten away with the international weight restriction. But yeah, so they had these small box games, which was pretty cool. Then I found a copy of Six Nymph in Japanese, which I'm like, That's cool, because this is the like original art from Amigo that I wanted to get but could not find. The version that I had, I forget what American company publishes it, but it's definitely not the same art style as like the original German game. So I thought that was pretty cool to look at. And plus, the box looks just fantastic. Next, we didn't build decks at all. So those of you familiar that with this kind of game, they actually call this one in America, we didn't play test this at all. So it was kind of fun to see it in Japanese. And I wonder if the rule set is just as ridiculous, because I'm sure it is. That was a game that Abby and I had early in our gaming adventure. I think we found a copy at Goodwill. We tried to play it, and we're just like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And I think we gave it back to Goodwill after having it for like 2 or 3 plays, but it was not our cup of tea. But again, cool to see international versions of games that you've already played, which is kind of fun. Next, I found a copy of Cascadia, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing they don't have like the Spiel des Jahres stickers out yet. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it would have one. But it was cool to see Randy's game in Japan translated into Japanese, which that's pretty cool. Cascadia is one of our favorites, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting the Roll and Write when that Kickstarter fulfills, probably sometime next year. But yeah, cool to see that. Let's see, what do we got next? This one, I'm kind of regretting not picking it up now, but I know it would never get played. But the fact that I found the Kirby version of One Night Werewolf was kind of cool. It was, just a small box. The art was fantastic. Like, I had read about it somewhere. And actually, I think my kid told me about it. And I almost bought it for, like, their sake. But, yeah. It was pretty fantastic to actually, like, hold it and see it. And it was small. I probably could have brought it back, but it wouldn't have gotten played, and it probably would have just been a waste of 2,200 yen. So I did put it back, but I don't know. I might try to seek it out just to have a Kirby One Night Werewolf game, which would be fun. And then last but not least, see, I would have for the artwork, and I'm regretting it now. But to be fair, I didn't have the money for it. Like, the 3 games that I bought back, I actually had, like, tangible cash to buy. Because, believe it or not, like, a lot of places in Japan don't take credit cards. Big surprise. Like, they're still very much a cash society. And unless you're, like, a restaurant or, like, a bigger store, they don't necessarily take credit cards, which I found to be very surprising. And then last but not least, the last picture that I took, Abby and I were actually looking at Chocobo Dungeon a couple years ago when it was a new game. It is a language-independent game, but it was pretty cool to actually see it on a shelf. It is based on the video game. Other than that, I really don't know what it is other than a dungeon crawler, but the art looked fantastic. It's very cute, and if I had, again, this is another one, if I had the room and the 7,800 yen to, buy it and haul it back, I probably would have. Yeah, so those are my Japan pictures from my foray into Yellow Submarine, which was super fun. And then, yeah, this last picture, this was a poster to, pointing in the direction of the shop. This was actually in the stairwell of the building. And yeah, this is the only thing that pointed the way that there was actually a hobby shop. You would not have known it otherwise. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so the 3 games that I brought back. I'll do Newsboys last because again, that's the one I'm going to be playing the solo mode tonight. Game Writers Guy, welcome in, and thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that, friend. You just missed me going through the pictures of me going through Yellow Submarine, the Japanese hobby shop I went to and picked up these games at. And I'm just about to unbox and talk about them. So yeah, so Newsboys we'll talk about last because that's going to be for later. But the reason why I picked out these 2 is A, the art on them looks fantastic, and B, simply for what they are. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one right here. So I'm going to start with Madam Watchdog and Burglar. So this really, really intrigued me when I looked it up on BGG and found out what this is. It is a trick taker. And Abby and I have gotten into a lot of international, specifically Japanese trick takers lately. Again, as a gesture of good faith, I will not do any IRL word bans. You're a pal, Game Radis guy. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Plus, I got rid of that redemption like ages ago because, yeah, Abby told me to. Because you always redeemed it. But I appreciate the gesture of good faith either way. Anyway, so Madam Watchdog and Burglar, it is a trick taker, but the interesting thing about this one, and the reason why I picked it up, is with most trick taking games, you deal out a deck of cards, somebody plays a card, and you usually have to follow suit. Where in this game, this is a may follow trick taker, which is really what intrigued me about this game. So thankfully somebody did translate the rules, and I did download them off of BGG so I could actually teach this game. You didn't know the redemption was gone? Bro, it's been gone for a couple of months. That's funny that you didn't even know it was gone. that actually kind of makes me smile. Okay, so yeah, so this is the game. It comes with some score sheets here and some markers so you can keep score. Because the way you win is you're basically jewel thieves and you're trying to collect as many diamonds as possible. And the really intriguing thing about this game is there are only 3 suits. So here you have the Madam, which is awesome. And then on each one of the cards, there are also these diamonds. So when you win a trick, you also get that many diamonds. So you got the Madam suit. And then here we have the Watchdog suit, which is absolutely adorable, which I really like. And, oh, you know what? I just noticed that as the numbers get higher, the artwork changes. Yeah, so like the first 6 cards, the Madam's just kind of there. Now she's got an eye open, like paying attention. Oh, and now she's closing her eyes again, like she's done. Yeah, I did not realize the artwork changes. That's cool. All right, and then we got the Watchdog, which he's asleep. Up now he woken him up. Now he's angry. Oh, I wish I would have looked through these before. This is really cute. Yep, and then there he goes back to sleep. Oh, that's cute. And then finally we have the Burglar. So we'll see how this changes. So here you go, being sneaky. Oh, and I just noticed that the Madam's kind of in there too, like wondering what's going on. Like, is he getting pickpocketed? Oh, that's too funny. Now he's got like a huge grin on his face as it goes higher. I like these. Okay, so yeah, so this is a may follow trick taker, and the way you resolve the suits is probably the whole reason I picked this game up. So the way you figure out who wins this trick is if you all play the same suit, the highest number wins, just like any other trick taker. So if this is what was played, the 3 would win. If 2 suits are played, so let's say we got 2 Madams and then we've got a Burglar. If 2 suits are played, the strength of the suits is determined by rock, paper, scissors, which I find really, really interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here on the English instructions. And yeah, this is how it goes. So basically, the Watchdog beats Burglar, Burglar beats Madam, Madam beats Watchdog. So in this case right here with this trick, the Burglar would win because Burglar. Actually, no, I got it the other way around. Third grade math, y'all. The mouth is bigger. So Madam beats Burglar, Burglar beats Watchdog, Watchdog beats Madam. So in this case, the 2 Madam would win. And then if all 3 suits are played, the lowest number would win. So in this case, we have a tie with 2 1s. And then if there's a tie in numbers, the later card wins the trick, so the Watchdog would win the trick. So I found it really interesting that there was multiple ways to resolve tricks, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a fun one to teach our trick-taking group, because I have never seen a game like that ever. James Brazil, welcome in, friendo. I hope you are doing well. Just started going through all of the games I brought back from Japan. This was the first one, Trick Taker, called there's the translation of the Japanese. So it's Who Palmed the Diamonds, Madam Watchdog and Burglar. That's the full name of this game. But yeah, for a Mayflower Trick Taker that has 3 ways to resolve tricks, definitely worth 1,700 yen, which in hindsight was about $10. So I think this was a good buy for $10. So that's the first one. The second game that I got, and this one intrigued me even more because apparently this one was purposely published dual language, it's called Fellowships of Fate, and it is a adventure dungeon crawler. So I'm like, okay, I'm already in. So this game is a bit of a deck builder and resource management. So I'm like, okay, I'm already in. So looked it up on BGG, and again, this is another one where the art is just absolutely fantastic. And then as I'll zoom in on the cards just a little bit, the cards are dual language, which is really nice. Come on, if my camera wants to focus, come on, you can do it. I have faith in you, my friend. There we go. Yeah, so the cards are in both English and Japanese, which is really nice. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do this one on stream once I learn it. I also realize I'm in the middle of an ad break right now, so I'm going to wait. Okay, there we go. Ad break's over. I didn't realize I was in the middle of an ad, so y'all probably didn't hear any of that. The next game that I got, Fellowships of Fate, it's a adventure dungeon crawler resource management. It's published in both English and Japanese, which is one of the main reasons I picked up the game. And also, the art on these cards is really, really cute. So from what I've read about this game is basically you get a hand of cards of adventurers and you play them to get treasures to earn victory points. And at the end of 4 rounds, whoever has the most victory points wins. Looks really, really cute. And I'm probably going to play this one on stream once I actually learn the game. So yeah, really, really cute. Slivers, welcome in. You can. I think you can play this one solo. I'm not entirely sure. It says 2 to 5 players. I don't know if this has a solo mode or if it has an unofficial one. Who knows? But yeah, really, really cute game, and I am excited to dig into this one. Yeah, if it does have a solo mode, I don't know about it, but I'd be curious to see if it does, because I wouldn't see why a dungeon crawler wouldn't have a solo aspect to it. It seems like it would be like the perfect medium for it. I definitely will. Like I said, I definitely plan on streaming this one once I learn it, so I will for sure put it out there when this does get played, so you can check it out. But I think out of all the games that I bought, this one you can actually get relatively easy, because this is an older game. It came out in 2020 or 2021, I believe. It is an older game, whereas Madam Watchdog and Burglar came out in 2023. So that's that. And then finally, the pièce de résistance. This was actually the first thing that I had noticed and picked up when I went to Yellow Submarine is Newsboys from Saashi Saashi. It is a roll and flip and write, which I'm a sucker for roll and writes. So I was already sold, and it is dual language. This came out at the Tokyo Game Show last year, so this game still is relatively new. Came out in 2023, and it's the second in a series of roll and writes that Saashi and Saashi have done. The first was Let's Make a Bus Route roll and write, which the only place I've actually seen where you can get that game, aside from importing it from Japan, I believe the BGG store does have copies of it, and that's the only place that I've seen it. Don't care for solo board games, hoping it wasn't. Yeah, well, good news, it's not. But yeah, Newsboys does have a solo mode. However, the thing that I really, really liked about this is a couple of years back, there was a game called Knockmall, or in English they called it Encore. And this game plays extremely similar to that, except on steroids, which is really, really great. So it took the concept of the if y'all have seen the Disney movie or seen the musical Newsies about like newsboys who like struck in like the early 1900s because they weren't getting paid and not making a living, take that premise, ball it up, throw it into a board game, and you have Newsboys. And I think it comes out really, really well. And I am going to play the solo mode. But before I do that, we'll go ahead and unbox and take a look at it. So, of course, we've got the English instructions here. The Japanese instructions are at the bottom of the box. Obviously, I'm probably not going to need them. But yeah, so got a pamphlet here for some Saashi and Saashi games. Obviously, Get On Board was a redo of Let's Make a Bus Route. And then, yeah, there's Let's Make a Bus Route the Dice game, which I said is the first in their series of these roll and writes. Of course, there also you have Newsboys. There's also Let's Make a Bus Route there. And then just a couple other games. I have always been curious about Coffee Roaster, but the fact that it's a one-player only game kind of turned me off from it. But I know Jen Cam has played it on her stream, and it does look interesting, but I just don't know if I could own a solo-only game. FYI, Fellowships of Face have English rules on BGG if needed. Yeah, it does, but thankfully this edition was it was printed in both English and Japanese, so the English instructions are here, and then the Japanese ones are at the bottom of the box. But it's good to know if I ever lose them. Oh yeah, Game Writers Guy, you do a lot of solo games. I'll take your word for it that Coffee Roaster is fun. Like, it does look fun. I just don't know if I would be sold on buying a solo game. All right, so here we have the player boards, which is really nice. They're dry erase boards. I am a big proponent of roll and writes that have dry erase boards and not paper, because I usually wind up laminating my paper games anyway, but if they're already dry erase boards, I'm more inclined to buy it because A, it's more environmentally sound, and B, you don't have to worry about running out of sheets. You just basically have it there. Personal preference, I enjoy my version with the original art, not the newer look. Coffee Roaster, that is. I didn't realize it had an original look. I have only ever seen that version of it. Yeah, so with the player boards, they are all different. So a lot of replayability here. Each of the boards have their color district in a different pattern on each board. And then on the reverse side is the solo boards, which we'll get to. So I'll choose one of those in a minute. Then, of course, it comes with some blue dry erase markers, which is great. Here we've got the deck of cards, and we have the dice. So yeah, not a lot of components to this game. Really, really simple. So I'm just going to go ahead and randomly choose a board here. We'll go ahead and do that one. Let's see. The original look is more from the artist from Let's Make a Bus Route and the like. So would you say it's like more cartoony then? Then kind of like the, I don't know, how would I describe it? Like the coffee look that it does have, for lack of a better term. Newer look seems more... yeah, like... Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, the version that I usually see on store shelves, like, it actually looks like a bag of coffee, so it kind of has that, like, cafe aesthetic almost. So yeah, I would be curious to see the original version. Alright, so to set up the game, you pick a board, you set it to its one-player solo side, you grab 3 dice, and then you also have to set up the deck. So the way we do that, it comes with 3 timing cards, which are only used in the solo mode, and then of course we have our endgame card. The deck has different icons on it, and I'll explain what those are in a minute. We'll go ahead and give these a shuffle up. And then we're going to divide the deck into a certain number of cards. And then we'll put the timing cards in. Alright, so the first part of the deck is going to have 12 cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to have 2 sets of 4. And then a set of 6. And then 1. Alright, so with the 12 cards... 1 timing card goes at the bottom, and we grab 4. Another timing card, grab 4. Last timing card, grab 6. Do the endgame card, and then the final card. So now our deck is set up for solo. Game Rice Guy says, Newsboys is definitely next on my list. The dice game of Let's Make a Dice route is more fun than it's expected. Yeah, I didn't even know they turned that into a roll and write until I saw the advertisement for it in this pamphlet. And, I mean, this game is fantastic, so I might have to check out Let's Make a Bus Route the Dice game, especially if it's also dual language like this is, because I'm big proponent in dual language games for obvious reasons. Okay, so Newsboys. The way this works, so here we have a map of Brooklyn, and you are a newspaper conglomerate, and you are trying to expand your newspaper empire through newsboys who deliver your newspapers. The way the game works is you're going to flip the top card of the deck, and you're also going to roll these dice. And depending on the icons that you get is the actions you can take in the game. One extra step for the solo mode is obviously setting up the deck. The other is setting up the solo component. So here on the solo board, there are different conditions to when paydays trigger. So you roll 1 die, and whatever symbol you roll, those are the stipulations you're going to have to follow. So I roll 1 die. And we've got green. So we're going to be using green. And I will explain what all this is here in a minute. Okay. So the way the game works is... Oh, I did not center that correctly. I thought I had. On the fly. Gotta love it. There we go. Okay. So the way the game works is you'll flip over a card. Just like that. You'll roll your dice. Then you're going to see what symbols you have. So in this case, I've got 2 browns. I have 2 blues. I have a yellow. And I have a wild symbol. Wild symbols are interesting in this game because wild symbols are not wild in the traditional sense. They are wild for any other icon that is not showing. So in this case, this wild could either be red or green. Yeah, because we have yellow, blue, and brown. So this could be red or green. That's how wild symbols are treated. You figure out which one of the symbols you want to take. You don't have to use them all, but it's to your benefit to use them all. Oh, I thought somebody was coming in for a second here. So, let's say I was going to take the 2 blue symbols. You'll start at the X in the middle of your board. Because you have to place marks adjacent to or next to another X on the board. So if I took the 2 blues, I could go down here into this blue section and mark off those 2 right there. Okay. And then that's what you do. In the case where you use an exact number of symbols, like I did, so I used 2 blues, you get what's called a referral bonus. And what the referral bonus is you get to mark off 1 extra hex according to placement rules. So what I could do is I could use it to mark off the last section of this blue and complete it. Which I should also add, the icons in each one of the sections have to be marked off last. So it's usually good to use referral bonuses for that, because you can chain referral bonuses. So if I use my referral bonus to cross that off, I could then come up here to this green, mark that off as a bonus. That's one thing you could do. Another thing you can do is you have this bar down here, which is your strike meter. You have to balance expanding your newspaper empire with your staff striking. And here's why. On some of the hexes, there are also dollar signs. The dollar signs is going to determine your income during payday. Move the board up a little bit, and you'll track your income. When paydays trigger, according to the timing cards, you could have like $7 or $8. However, if you have not struck enough, you're not going to score any points whatsoever. So for instance, let's say my strike meter looked like that, and I had, let's say, $6, I would only score $2, because that's how much I've negotiated for. So, got to negotiate better stuff. Also, down here, we have color completion. So up here, I had already finished 1 blue area, so I would actually cross that off. What these are for, this is where the knockball style gameplay comes in. Whereas if you finish a color set, you're going to get points. And if you also finish columns, you're going to score a certain number of points. And you're also going to trigger paydays. Like I said, paydays happen when you complete a column, or if the timing cards force you to. You can also score points based on area completion. If you can complete an area before the game's timer reaches it, you can get the top level points. If not, you get the lower points. Once the deck runs out, the game ends. You tally up your points, and you see how well you did. So in the back of the instruction book, you're basically playing to beat the best score. And here they have a chart. Anything under 29 points is Apprentice Newsboy, or if you could score above 56, you're a Legendary Newsboy. One thing in the solo mode is the strike meter has negative points. And if your strike meter is not higher than the negatives, you actually take that as negative score. So it's behoove of you to strike a lot if you don't want to lose those points. Or if you're completing areas and can negotiate the negatives, it might not be worth it. But that's Newsboys. So we're going to give this a solo spin, and we'll see how this goes. If anybody has any questions throughout the game, let me know, and I will definitely answer them. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about the game. You can ask me about how the heck I've been for the last month, because life has been just ridiculously busy. All right, so get our first roll in. All right, ooh, that's not bad. I like that. So I've got 3 browns, or I have 3 blues to choose from. And I could knock out a district right off the bat, either by going with brown or going with the blue. So looking again at the solo, D-Walls, welcome in. How the heck have I been? I have been ridiculously busy with work and life, but other than that, I am doing fantastic. Glad to see you in, friendo. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here again. So on the solo chart, area D is going to score first, and I know I have 12 cards to do that. So I probably want to try and complete area D first. So I think it would make the most sense to take the blues and go down here into the blue area and take all 3 of those. So we'll complete that blue area. And then since I did finish an area with an exact or I did use an exact number, I also get a referral bonus. And I think I am going to just continue my way down. We're going to go into the yellow here, and we're going to take that as a bonus. I could take it as a strike, but oh yeah, I didn't mention that. If you don't make any marks on the board, the number of icons you take or your single referral bonus can be used for crosses on the strike track. So that's how that advances. I probably could have used the referral bonus as a strike, but I'm ballsy. I'm going to try and complete the area before the game gets me. All right, so I will flip the next card. And to choose from, we've got 2 greens. We have 1 yellow, 1 red, 1 blue, or a wild, which is going to be a brown in this case. Let's see. There's 2 greens up here, but that's in B. And B is going to be the last zone to score. So I don't think I'm going to take the greens. At least use them on the board. I think I'm going to take the 2 greens, and I am going to use them as strikes. Because I do need to balance that out. DL says this looks like a cool small game. It is. It's very, very cool. Abby and I learned this one yesterday. It is very similar to Knock 'em All, or Encore as it's called in America, with a couple more mechanisms thrown in. And I think it was really, really well done. The beginning of the stream, I was explaining that I was in Japan a couple weeks ago for a work trip, and I had some spare time. So I visited a game shop, and I picked up a couple small games, and this was one of them. I like the small Japanese games because I have a small table. Yeah. Again, the fact that these like tiny boxes are full games, I completely agree. Not like they could have a big footprint, but you know they're put away in just small compact boxes, which is really fantastic. All right, so we'll go ahead and flip the next card, and we'll roll the dice. And for this one, we have a choice of 2 reds, a green, a blue, or 2 wilds, which in this case is going to be yellow or brown. I could take them as yellow and finish that block there, which would also get me a referral, which is nice. Or I could take the 2 and at least guarantee myself $1 during scoring. But I do need to get to work on completing areas so I can kind of get the column scoring instead of the game timer scoring. It's a lot to balance here. Oh, there we go. There's the rest of the family.
What?
We're live.
Oh, I can see that.
Yes, the Baker Meeple lives, and so does the child.
That's not for debate.
Okay, fair enough. I think I am gonna take the 2 yellows, or the 2 wilds, use them as yellow, and we're gonna go ahead and complete that area there. That gets you the referral bonus, and that I will use as a strike, so at least I'm on the board with a point during payday. All right, we'll go ahead and flip. Ooh, 3 browns. This could work out nicely. Oh, I was hoping to roll a brown so I could get this 4 brown area complete.
Are you saying that Brown did nothing for you?
That's exactly what I said.
Dang.
Yeah, Brown did not do for me. I mean, that still does work. It's not going to complete the area, but I'll take the 3 browns because I do still get a referral bonus, so I can cross that off. That gets $1 on the income track, and a brown area complete. So all I need to do is get another yellow, a green, and a red area complete, and I will have area D completed. So I think we're balancing this out quite nicely for now.
You can quit.
Hey, if you want to comment, you're gonna play.
My midterm says otherwise.
Yeah, your midterms can suck it.
I will go tell the public health emergency prep course that I'm so sorry I can't complete this midterm that is due in a few hours because my fiance says, suck it.
Yeah, I'm sure chat would say suck it too.
Okay, I
will give y'all the professor's email.
Yes, everybody go email Abby's professor so she can play board games.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll the dice here. Ooh, that is not great. I think I might take the 2 wilds and strike, to be honest. Yep, that's what we're going to do. James Regil said he will volunteer to email your professor. Okay, James, you're gonna get an email from Abby with her professor's information. Such a pal, I love it. All right, there we go. So 2 reds, 2 wilds, a brown, and a yellow. I think we're gonna cross over. We're gonna take the 2 wilds and use them as strikes. But now I really need to try and pick up some income here because I am, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am at the halfway point before the game scores the D district before I do. So I really need to get to work on that red, green, and yellow area. Another thing I should also add about this, which I just noticed, and I'm going to zoom in on, which is really fantastic, is that all of the hexes have different designs, so it's actually colorblind friendly too, which is super nice. So I really, really like that. Redeem self-made in real life band for Abby's sake. Thank you, Game Riders guy. I needed that laugh. Thank you. Too funny. Oh, I didn't flip. There we go. Ooh, 4 blues. Well, that's a shame because there's a 4 blue up here, but I am nowhere near it. Oh, that stings. Alright, I'm going to take the wild, and I'm actually going to take this 1 brown right there. I think it'd be a waste. Actually, I wouldn't be able to use the blues anyway, except on the strike track, which actually 4... Yeah, no. I think that's the better move. I think taking 4 ticks on the strike track, way better move. Because now I've at least crossed the threshold for -8 points, so I can start working on that end of game negative. Okay, here we have 2 reds, a yellow, a blue, a brown, and a wild, which is going to be green. And I think I need to take the 2 reds, so we're going to do that there. And then since that's exact, I also get the referral bonus. So we'll finish that red area. We'll take the income. Okay. I wish I had 1 more green. 2 greens, a red, a blue, a brown, and that wild would be yellow. We're going to take the 2 greens. And then for the referral bonus, we're going to use that as a strike. So at least I'm up to 4 points on strikes, but my income's only $2. So I really need to finish some areas now. Ooh, that yellow is good. I just need 1 yellow die. 1 yellow die. And I didn't get it. But, you know, that actually works out. Because that 1 green can come down here. And since I use exact, I get the referral bonus. So that green section is done. And income is now $3. I really need to get that yellow section done. I need 3 yellows, which would be great. And instead, I got 3 blues, 2 greens, and a brown. Oh, those 2... I'll take the 2 greens. Because that section up here is complete. It's another green area. And for my referral bonus, I will take a tick in the yellow zone. Just as I hit the timing card. Unbelievable. Alright, so now I can no longer get 6 points for completing Area D. Absolutely rude. I was one roll away, and I had the yellow symbol on the card, and I could have rolled them. Game is evil. Yeah, what timing indeed. You know what? I didn't roll the yellow anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to take the one yellow symbol, use the referral bonus, at least complete it, get the income, take the 4 points, and then go home with my tail tucked in between my legs. Alright, now the next timing card is 3 away. And I am nowhere near completing Area A, so that's probably not going to happen. So I probably want to try and work on either Area B, which is going to happen last, or Area C, which isn't even involved in the timing. So I could probably try and go for top points on C, or race for B. But C's worth 7 points, so that might be the better way to go, I think. James says, I like Knock Mall and these sorts of roll and rights. Yeah, like I said, when we played this yesterday, and I see how similar it does play to Knock Mall, with you roll the dice, you pick your colors and or numbers, and that determines where you're doing your tick marks. So I really, really like that mechanism, and it works really, really well in this game. And I see we are also in the middle of an ad break, so hopefully y'all can watch this on the VOD. Ooh, 3 wilds. Oh, man, oh, man. And, of course, there's 1 brown, and I can't use them for brown. Alright, I guess I'm going to take the 3 wilds. I'm going to use them as reds. I will get my referral bonus, so we'll finish that red area. Get another income. And now I really need to get my strike track back on track, because now I have 5 income, but only $4. Alright, we'll do the next card. Ooh, that blue would be nice. Actually, no, I'm going to wait and roll, because there's 20 seconds left before the ad break ends. So, yeah. There we go. 10 more seconds, and then we'll go on with the game. And I think this is actually my last card before timing, or I might have one more. We'll see. All right, ad break's over. We're back. Okay. So I think I'm 2 cards away from timing. Ooh, that 3 blue works out nicely. We're gonna take the 3 blue. We'll do 1, 2, and then 3. That blue area is complete. That's another $1, and I will use the referral to strike. Yep. Okay, so the timing card's going to be next. So I can dash my dreams of scoring the A area out the window, and it's also going to be the first payday, which is going to be star. Unless I can complete a brown area right now, and I do have 2 browns, so if I take them and use the referral bonus, I'll beat the payday, but I'm still not going to be able to score top points in Area A, which is fine. And I did get the 3 brown, so we're going to do that. 2 and 3. That's complete, so I get top points for completing that column before the timing. That is $1 there. I will use the referral as a strike, and I'm going to be 1 off from $5, which is a absolute shame. Oh, rude. Oh, we're getting raided. Ooh, we do like a raid. Oh, that is awesome. Let me go up to the top here real quick. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. For those who don't know me, I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple. I am a board game Twitch streamer. Haven't been streaming in a while. This is actually my first stream back in a while. But glad y'all have come in. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Brambeer Gaming. Is it Richmond and or TJ behind the tag tonight? Let me know. And what were y'all doing tonight? Oh, slash fool. I know how to Twitch stream. There we go. There's a shout out. Richmond playing Helldivers 2. Everybody is playing Helldivers 2. I have bought Helldivers 2. I have not started it. I have not gotten into it. I really need to get some people and play this game. Because everybody is raving about it, but there's no, like, solo experience from what I know. I really need to just find some people and play the hell out of it. But, yeah, hopefully y'all killed some bugs tonight and defended democracy. All right, let's head back to the table here. Yeah, so I am playing a... Oh, why did you flip like that? Ooh, let me fix you. So I am playing a Japanese roll and write called Newsboys from Saashi Saashi. All right, let me go ahead and flip that because I don't know why that happened that way. There we go. Back to the table. There we go. It's so good, just a ridiculous experience for democracy. That's awesome. Yeah, I just really need to play it, and I just got to drag some people in and play it. All right, so real quick overview of the game. This is somewhat based in reality. It's Brooklyn in the early 20th century, and, you know, newspaper barons are trying to expand their newspaper empire by using newsboys to deliver their goods. However, the newsboys are striking because they want to be paid. So, using a knockball encore type mechanic where you're choosing icons, expanding areas on the board, and also striking to get victory points, and that's basically how the game works, and we're playing the solo mode right now, which is really, really good. It's quite the brain bender, but really, really nice. Just about to enter the second round here, which I now need to do a payday. So for the payday, I have $7, but I have only struck enough to get 4. So 4 out of 7's not bad. Definitely need to do some better negotiating. And also, the A district is going to score, so now I can no longer score top points on A. And then with the final timing card, the B district is going to lose top points. But I don't think I'm going to go for B. I'm going to go for C, which doesn't matter, and it's more points anyway, 7 as opposed to 6. So we're going to try and complete C before the end of the game. All right, so we have our next set of icons. We're going to go ahead and roll the dice. Okay, and here we have 2 reds, 2 greens, a brown, and a wild, which could be blue or yellow. The 2 reds might be nice, because I could use them here and use the referral to get $5. Ooh, new follower. Thank you for the follow. All follows here are anonymous until you decide to make yourself known, but welcome to the channel, and hopefully you will stick around and enjoy the content. All right, we're going to take the reds. And then with the referral bonus, I am going to use that to strike and go for the 5. All right, so 4 cards away from... Actually, no, this one might be... Nope, yeah, this is 4. So 4 more cards away from the next timing. Joanna Banana, I know who that is. Well, or at least I think I know who that is. But welcome in. Hopefully you are doing well this evening. All right, we'll re-roll that because that was out of the dice tray. Ooh, now I'm in quite the pickle. So I've got 2 reds. I could use them and complete that red area, but then I would lose the referral bonus. So I don't think that would be a good idea. I think it'd be better to take the 2 browns, because that way it'll finish this brown area. I'll get the icon, And since it's an exact, I get the referral bonus. I could use that to finish this red area now. And then I get to chain that referral, and we're going to go up here into this yellow, and we're going to take that. Way better turn, and it actually worked out. Yes, you do. Thank you. Glad I could watch. Hey, I'm glad you've taken some time out of your busy day, because I know you are getting ready to go on a big trip. Oh, we're getting rated again, Olympian! Oh, my brother from another mother. Let's go back up to the top real quick. Welcome in, folks. Man, 2 raids back to back. First a Brambeard and now an Olympian. Welcome in, everybody. For those that don't know me, I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple. I am a board game Twitch streamer. Back at it after a little bit of a hiatus. Actually, I think the last stream that I did was, to be fair, was Fortune and Glory with Olympian on his channel. But, yeah, welcome in, friendos. Hopefully you are doing well. What were y'all doing tonight? Hopefully you were, kicking ass and taking names in games like, you are known to do, which I hope was amazing. At the beginning of the stream, I went through all the games that I brought back from my trip to Japan a couple weeks ago, and now I'm playing one of them, which is Newsboys from Saashi Saashi, playing the solo mode, roll and flip it right, which has been pretty entertaining. Levy says, we got the Tiltify for Tabletop After Dark setup. Y'all, Tabletop After Dark. If you do not know about Tabletop After Dark, you absolutely should, and you are wrong if you don't know about Tabletop After Dark, especially since they are doing a huge charity stream coming up, and definitely support it. It's a good cause. It's a great bunch of streamers. And yeah, there's the Nightbot shout out. You can go to the website, you can check out the schedule, see who's streaming, and who they're raising money for. But definitely support. Thomas is a good dude. I can't believe I'm saying this, because I don't say that about Thomas. I say nasty things behind his back and wonderful things to his face. So actually, you know what? That's on par. Oh, Olympian, I think Thomas is pretty all right now. Thomas, you're a great dude, and I appreciate the raid, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the table, shall we? All right. Oh, and once again, you decided to flip, and you should not have. Why do you keep doing that? That is absolutely rude. Rotate. There we go. All right. So I was just about to roll the dice before we got double rated. But yeah, again, thank you for that, and hopefully y'all will stick around for the rest of the stream. Probably about halfway point through this game. And then after that, for all the people, if you decide to stick around, I'll go through the games that I bought one more time, and then also make the big announcement that I'm finally allowed to make. And if y'all were paying attention to Amanda Panda's channel about 2 weeks ago, you know what the announcement is about, but not the specifics of it. And I'm actually really, really excited to announce what I am going to announce. And I really wish my camera would stop rotating. Okay, there we go. Okay, roll the dice. There we go. Let's see. 2 reds, a brown, a green, and a yellow. Okay, easy decision. We're going to take the yellow, because that's going to finish that area. Then I get the referral bonus, which I'm going to use as a strike, because I am so close to getting rid of these negative points. I need 4 more strike marks to get rid of the negative endgame bonus. I also need to complete a green and a blue, so I can get this next column bonus before the second payday triggers. So that would be nice. Okay, flip the card. Roll the dice. Got 2 greens, 2 browns, a red, and a yellow. I was hoping for blues, but I'll take the greens, because we'll do 2 greens, and then since that's exact, we'll use the referral bonus to strike.
Uh-oh. Prepare to be disappointed.
Ooh, dad joke. Man, I didn't even have one prepared, because I haven't I haven't had a need to tell a dad joke in so long. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have to go to the internet and find one. Oh man, I had plenty of dad jokes like months ago, and I've like mostly forgot them all because I had a couple of good ones lined up too, but I haven't been on stream to actually tell them. But let's see. Let's find a good one here. Ha! That's a good one. We'll take a one-liner. I heard that 5 out of 4 people are bad at fractions. There's my dad joke. Y'all can think about that. Ooh, David, welcome in. Glad to see you, EC. Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. All right. We got 2 browns, 2 blues, a yellow, and a wild, which can be used as a green or a red. I am going to do the 2 blues. We'll finish that area, and then we'll take the referral bonus on the strike track. I think that works, and there's the timing card. Couldn't beat the timing card. Okay. So first place points on B is no longer possible, so that gets crossed out. And then my income is still at 7. However, I am getting 6 of that. So negotiating skills just a tiny bit better. Let's see. How do you get down off an elephant? You don't. You get down from a goose. Well done. Well done. I'll take that. I will gladly take that.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Dude.
Who did
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Who did that?
EC. This is.
Who did
that? Okay. You got Abby to stop her midterm to come out here and address this. Yeah, that was a collected camel. That was his dad joke.
I just finished my my midterm, and I was like, "Oh, I finished," and then I heard that, and I'm like, "No, I gotta come out here and say
The
something."
fact that you came out here to address that.
That was bad.
It was terrible.
I couldn't even angry type it. I'm like, nope, we gotta haul all of ourselves out there to make the point that was bad.
It was bad. Oh man, that was terrible.
That's all.
Yeah.
I just really came out here just to be a turd.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least chat's saying hi to you. Yeah, she, like I said, she's alive. Didn't kill her yet. Yep, same brain.
I mean, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll ruin that surprise.
Actually, you know what? I guess we'll talk about the schedule for while we're here. So tomorrow at noon, for the Panda and Phantom show, we're actually going to have a special guest. I'm not sure if many of you know who this individual is, but they are a fantastic person. They are the convention manager for OrcaCon and a streamer in their own right. Happy Capster, aka Maria, is going to be joining Amanda Panda and I tomorrow for a game of Lords of Waterdeep tomorrow at noon over on Amanda's channel. So really excited about having them on the channel. Then tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m., big huge thanks to Arcane Wonders. They sent us a copy of World Wonders and the new Mundo expansion. So Abby and I are going to be learning that and playing it on stream. So yeah, you get to see this wonderful pretty face on stream tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
You look thrilled to be alive.
I'm actually thrilled because I bought balloon. That's the highlight for the day. I'm actually looking. Is it sad? I'm actually looking forward to like a bologna sandwich and canned cheese for dinner because that's the mood we're in. What time did we decide that last night? Like 10 o'clock last night. We're like, what sounds
good?
Because
you know what? We were lying in bed. We had Frasier on like we normally do before we go to sleep, and it was the season 9 episode where Frasier and Lana are sitting in their kitchen, and she's doing the cheese flowers on the crackers. And he's like, "Oh, this is the best canned cheese I've ever had in my life." But then again, that's the only canned cheese he's probably had in his life. And then you and like a sleepy super is like, "You know what sounds good? Canned cheese." And then I was like, yeah, that does sound good. And then you're like, you know what else sounds good? You're going to judge me for it, but bologna. And I'm like, bologna is delicious. Why would I judge you for that?
And I bought dummy thick bologna. I mean, it maybe just says thick bologna, but I'm calling it dummy thick.
Yeah, so yeah, bologna sandwiches and canned cheese for dinner tonight because that's just the cravings that we have.
That's where I'm at.
But yeah, so you'll see Abby tomorrow on stream as we learn World Wonders from Arcane Wonders. And you know what? Since you're here, you know, why don't I just make the announcement with you here because you already know what said announcement is.
Yeah, I get to stay home and do nothing on that day. Woo!
I mean, yeah, you're off the hook from playing on the Geek Girl Con team in my steed.
Yeah, I was like, I don't.
Yeah, so I actually talked about this a little bit on the Fanda show 2 weeks ago. So last year. I took part in a gaming charity competition called The Gauntlet, and it's ran by a Washington State charity called Gamers Engaged. And I thought I had the address saved, and I don't, so let me find it again.
Needless to say, they're an amazing charity, and we love what they do. Truthfully, if I wasn't in the middle of a very hectic quarter, I would definitely be back on a team, but I don't know who decided to take 16 credits.
You did!
On top of working full-time. That was a choice, you know? It was a choice, friends. I don't necessarily recommend it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So there's the website if you want to find out more about Gamers Engaged and the Gauntlet. So they do 2 charity events a year. The Gauntlet is usually based on board games, and this year they have a fantastic theme, which is Into the Deep. And they're going to be playing Aqua. They're going to do like nautical themed trivia, and then it's Abyss, and then there's going to be a on the spot made up metagame which is going to take place throughout the whole competition, which is really, really fun. Wow, not recommended for 16 credits and work. Yeah, definitely not.
No, it was a choice, but that's why I'm taking this summer off, and I mean partially because we'll be moving right during finals week, and I am definitely taking a well-deserved break, but also because I took a lot of classes this quarter, and they're stressing me out.
But anyway, so that's the Gauntlet, and I played on the GeekerCon team last year, and we came in dead last.
No, we played on the team, but yeah, I mean, we did come in dead last, but we got drinks first.
Yeah,
so.
we did get.
I think we were the real winners.
Yeah, we got first free drinks because we were eliminated, and they felt bad for us.
They felt real bad for us.
So it takes place every year at Mox Gaming boarding house in Bellevue, and that's two of their charity events. The other is The Chalice, which is a Magic the Gathering themed charity event, and a whole bunch of industry professionals take part in the Gauntlet and the Chalice. Like the Pokemon Company sent a team. Let's see, I'm trying to think who's playing this year. Pokemon Company is back. Ravensburger is sending a team. Bungie sends a team. Geek Girl Con's playing again.
I think Paizo had a team.
Paizo's going to have a team. Whole bunch of big, huge name. Anyway, so last year, before I had left, I had talked to the organizer of the event, a lovely woman named Lila. She's fantastic.
She's lovely.
And I jokingly said, hey, I'm a local board game Twitch streamer. I have my hands in the community a little bit. If you ever, needed help with anything, I would be glad to do it. So I handed her my business card, walked away, and of course didn't expect to hear a dang thing.
But then...
So fast forward to Gen Con last year, and we're sitting on the plane, and lo and behold, as, we're sitting there in first class, Lila walks by and, of course, says hello, and, she remembered who I was. And then that was the last time I saw her. Fast forward again to about a month ago, before...
by a month, he means like 2 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks ago?
It was not a month.
Okay, maybe it's 3 weeks ago. Almost a month. Anyway, so Geek Girl Con sends out an email. They're like, hey, we need to get a team together. And they asked me if I wanted to captain the team because last year I said I did, provided that the Gauntlet doesn't ask me to do anything. Well, they hadn't. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll captain the team. But before I said yes to captaining the team, I sent Lila one more email just to cover my bases because I would agree to captain this team, and then lo and behold, they'd be like, hey, we want you for this. Well, I'm glad I did. So the day I emailed Lila, and, you know, I basically gave her a whole, like, just bio just so she could remember who I was. Because I'm like, most people don't remember who you are, especially, you know, in that capacity.
Except for Joe.
Except for me, for some reason. So she emails me back, and she's like, you didn't need to do an introduction. I remember exactly who you are. Do you want to have a meeting? So I'm like, okay, sure. So have a quick video chat, talk to her for about an hour. And it turns out that they were toying the idea of having a third host for the Gauntlet. They broadcast the entire charity event on Gen Con TV. They did it last year. They're going to do it again this year. So yours truly is going to be the third stream host for the Gauntlet on Gen Con TV on May 19th. So that's the announcement. That's the thing I couldn't talk about for a couple weeks. So there you have it. World exclusive news. I am going to be a host on Gen Con TV on May 19th, and I am super excited and super nervous about it.
It only took an hour to get to the point of the story, but yes.
I mean, you got to keep the viewers engaged somehow. Now they're all going to leave because they got the news.
Have a good night, everybody. I love you all. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, that's Addie, everybody.
Okay, now I'm going to go do the rest of my homework.
Yes, go do the rest of your homework. Thank you for stopping by and telling Eclectic Camel he's got terrible jokes.
I really wanted to be like, dang, bro.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You want one for the road?
No, not
yes, you do.
particularly.
In the forthcoming Aladdin sequel, they're going to explore the rise and fall of his magic carpet racing career and use performance-enhancing rugs. That's good.
That's good.
That's fantastic.
That's not enough to get me off of the bed going, Oh, no. Oh, no, he did not.
Game Rightus guy had one, too. What did one person say about the ugly teenage monster? He grew some.
Oh,
that's cute.
cute.
That is absolutely cute.
I feel like that about our teenagers.
Yeah, right? All right. Story time's over. Let's finish the game because I'm super close. I did flip the cards. Let's do this. Okay. 2 yellows, a brown, a blue, and a wild that can be red. I'm going to take the green and then use the referral bonus to finish that area because that is going to finish the column. And that also finishes area C, so I will get top points for area C. Flip the card. And moving right along. Okay. Got 3 yellows, a green, and 2 wilds. I am going to take the 3 yellows, and I'm going to use them to strike, which gets me to 7 on the strike track and out of penalty area. So we are doing good now. No negative points here. Okay, 3 blues, a yellow, and 2 wilds. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take the 3 blues. And then I'm going to use the referral to finish that blue zone. And that's another $1. And if I finish one more blue zone, I will get the 3 points for the blue area completion bonus. But that means I need to get either brown or green to actually branch and get up there. Ooh, and brown will do it. I will take the 2 browns, use the referral as a strike, and now I can get up to blue. And there's 1 blue on the cards, which is great. That is not the time to roll wilds. Boo earns. I'm going to take the wilds, use them as greens, use the referral to go up to 8 on the strike track. Oh, 3 greens. That's not great. 4 greens. I don't need all of that. I didn't even get a brown. That's... Oh, you know what? That red helps. I'm going to use the 1 red. Use the referral to complete the brown area. Which gives me another referral to complete the red area. Which gives me another referral to start blue. Oh, and this is the last one. I pulled the endgame card. And if I don't get 2 blues on the dice, I'm not going to get the bonus. Oh, but I could complete reds. Because I have 2 reds. If I get at least 1 red, I can complete reds and get that line bonus. So, got a chance here. And I got a blue. That stinks. Oh, that is not great. Okay. I am going to... I'm just going to take the 2 reds and use them as strikes and go up to 9. Okay. So that will trigger the final payday. I have 8 income and 9 on the strike track, so I get the full 8 points. And then let's go ahead and add everything up. Yeah, I didn't get a blue, I got the blues. Yep, that's it. That's exactly what happened. Okay. So I got 7 points there and no row bonuses, so 7 points. For areas, I got 11 points. And then for payment, I got 18 points. So my total is 25. My total is 36. And I did not take any penalty points. Alright, so going back to our chart, a score of 36 is a promising newsboy. That's not the worst ranking I could have gotten. I'll take promising newsboy. At least I'm not an apprentice. Alright, so that's Newsboys. Really, really cute game. I will wait for the ad to end in about 10 seconds. There we go. Alright, the ad is over, so welcome back, y'all. So I tallied up my score. 36 points is a promising newsboy. I'll take it. Yeah, so this was a really, really cute game. Definitely worth bringing back from Japan. Really curious to try Let's Make a Bust Root the Dice game. If it was as much fun as this was, I think it will be a fantastic investment. So I might have to go to the BGG store and pick that up. But like I said in the beginning, dry erase boards for roll and writes. More companies need to get on that because it just makes life so much easier with these kind of games. Just making reusable boards, it's just so good. All right, so what did y'all think? I think that this is a very, very cute game. Very compact, plays, in about 45 minutes, as long as you're not like, talking to chat and actually trying to keep y'all entertained. But yeah, real fun. Legends! What is up, my friend? I hope you are doing well. Game Rice Guy says, let's make the dice route. The dice game is surprisingly fun. Never played the original, so I have no comparisons to the original. Ooh, Amanda Panda! Thank you for the sub, my dear. Much appreciated. Just finished playing Newsboys. But yeah, thank you for the sub. Just made the announcement about our stream tomorrow, which is going to be super fun. Looking forward to it. And yeah, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I talked about visiting Yellow Submarine in Yokohama And the 3 games that I did pick up, so obviously played through Newsboys. I very much doubt I'm going to be able to play Who Palmed the Diamonds, Madam Watchdog and Burglar, because it is a 3 to 5 player trick taker. But if I could get that many people on stream, I will 100% stream this along with some other trick takers. But really, really excited about this since it's a May follow. And then lastly, Fellowships of Fate, which is a 2 to 5 player hand management dungeon crawler. Both in English and Japanese, which is really, really nice. So I'm probably going to stream this one sooner than later. But yeah, that's what I picked up. Let's see. Did you see Ito? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Let's see. But playing Bus Route Dice Game is great. Sort of like Next Station London, but with only 2 bus routes. The first one you do, then you draw the second in different color, then score in the end. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pick that up for sure. Yeah, that sounds absolutely amazing. All right, let's go ahead and go back up to the top here. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for me, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to Brandbeard Gaming and Olympian for the double raids. Finally glad I was able to make the announcement that I am going to be the 3rd host for the Gauntlet on May 19th. And again, that will be on Gen Con TV starting at noon, Sunday, May 19th. So really nervous about it, but also very, very excited about it. So hopefully it goes well. Again, for the rest of the week, tomorrow at noon, of course, you can always catch me and Amanda Panda for the Panda and Phantom show at noon. And then 6:30 Pacific tomorrow evening. As we said before, Abby will be with me, and thanks to Arcane Wonders for sending us World Wonders and the Mundo expansion. And we'll be playing that to showcase for you all. And again, thank you for coming back even after I was on a hiatus for like 3 or 4 weeks. So, appreciate that y'all come back and still support me, and it does mean a lot. And, once work dies down and the move goes through, hopefully I can get on a little bit more consistent schedule, because I do miss being here. I really do. All right. Let's see who is on that we can take this raid train onto. Where's my Twitch app? Let's see who is on. Let's see. Board Gamer Steph is on. Wigsby's playing Fucks the Board Game. We'll go give Wigsby a visit. There we go. Raid's been created. All right, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and use that right there. If you are a follower, go ahead and use that raid command right there. Make sure you show Wigsby all the love. He's a fantastic human being and board game streamer. Again, thank you for the raids, Olympian and Brandbeard. Thank you for the subs, Amanda Panda. Of course, my better half, Abby the Baker Meeple, and Swook. And yeah, catch y'all tomorrow for 2 very awesome streams. And I'll catch ya on the flip side. Take care, y'all.